Ah, we're live. Master, we're live. Yeah. What do you think? I know, that tractor down the hill scared you, didn't it? Whew. Let's see if we can straighten this out a little better. What do you think? Is that level? Are we plumb square and level? Oh, I need my coffee. Let's go ahead and turn on live chats. There we go. Oh, hey, it's already on. Maybe I turned them off. All live chats are visible. Yep, I got it on. Alright, let me grab that coffee. How is everyone? Hello, Dan the Mountain Man, Beth Hammer. Hope I'm coming in okay. Oh my goodness. We already have 10 people in here? That's crazy. George Campbell. How you doing? Okay, guys, I didn't really have anything planned for today. I guess we just chat then. No, I haven't checked my P.O. box. I haven't checked my P.O. box, no. Okay, good. Good. Esther, we're coming in good. Well, I'm back at the studio, so not out on the road like I wanted to be. Hello, Misfits and Dreamers. How you doing? Just got done actually cooking a whole pack of all-beef hot dogs on my grill back here. Let me flip that around. And oh, my coffee's... I just heated up my coffee. Hold on a second, guys. You keeping them entertained while I'm gone? Okay. Let's see. Everyone that hasn't seen a while. Okay. Who is that? Spaceman Deadly. I don't remember Spaceman Deadly. Anyway. Let me check on my hobo dinner real quick. Smelling pretty good, but figure if I'm going to get some out, I might as well throw in some silver turtles in there. There we go. All right. Honestly, it feels like they're about done. Let me grab my fork real quick. I'm going to leave them on there for a few more minutes. It's a little crisp. So anyway, guys, yeah, I'm back at the studio now, but the studio's done, and so I'm going to be showing off all the finalized things. Hold on, let me move my bench a little closer so I can actually read the comments. Okay, that's better. Hello, Misfits and Dreamers. Misfits and Dreamers. Okay. I think I found my specific tank. It is that, or maybe a dead body. Huh. Pacific tank. This must be an inside joke I'm not aware of yet. Anyway. Over the weekend, I did work. I worked at the Great Smokies Flea Market over in Kodak, Tennessee. And I had a good Saturday. As flea markets go, I had a good Saturday. So chances are pretty likely I'm going to do that again next weekend, which actually puts me here in the Tennessee area for at least a week. And I'm not going to be working on the studio as much. I'll probably still be working on it, of course, but it's pretty much done. So I'm hoping I can like go out and do, maybe if Nate and Becca are still doing the Monday night mini golf thing, I'd like to actually go join in with that. If anybody knows the details of how I can join in with that, send them to me, because I'd like to know. I was trying to call Mike and he's not answering his phone. So I'm thinking I want to go out there and try to do that with Mike and Becca, and maybe do something with Big Joe and Malia if I can get that worked out. But we're about at that point where I need to go ahead and have the housewarming party. Have some people over to actually see what other people think of the studio now that it's done. Yeah. They're going tomorrow to mini golf because the Harvey Five are in town. Ooh. Okay. I'm not sure who the Harvey Five are, to be honest with you guys, but I'm always up for meeting new people and making friends. So I guess that's an option. Oh, just leave comments on Wino Michael's video. So apparently he actually keeps up with the comments pretty well. Okay. I could do that. Hello, Roy and Becky. Roy and Becky Travels. Howdy, howdy. How you doing? Yeah. I went out to the island on Saturday just to kind of check and see if the caricature store was open at the island, and it was. Most everything was open out there. It was actually pretty crowded. But I think starting Monday there's going to be kind of a mandatory mask thing, and things are getting a little scary, so the attendance on stuff like that might go down a little bit. But there for a little while, man, they were busy out there. Have to dig up the patio to get to my... Oh. Septic tank. I need to get it pumped. My goodness, the patio is on top of the... That's going to be a problem. That's going to be a problem. Oh my goodness, Foxy, you've got a rental property. Those things, you've always got to be fixing them. My dad actually had a rental property back in Marietta. Well, it was an addition onto the house that had its own plumbing and everything. And he said it seemed like he was spending more money on the maintenance than he was actually getting out of the rent some of the times. So I don't envy you on that, having a rental property. Yeah. Anyway, what else was I wanting to talk about? Well, oh, Blondie's Adventure is here. Blondie's Adventures, how you doing? I haven't seen a whole lot from Blondie's Adventures lately. Have I just been not been getting the notifications, or have you been kind of taking some time off? Dan, are you the patio top septic tank? Like this place, Ash, I am a homeowner. One thing after another. Yes, that's true. Whenever you own a place, it's you always have a to-do list. That's just the state of being, just normal homeowners. There's always going to be, you'll never have everything marked off the list of stuff you want to do to fix it up. There's always going to be something. So instead of being upset with yourself for not having everything marked off that list, just understand that list is always going to be there and just do the best you can. Someone who owned their own home before me did a lot of DIY. Okay. Well, I mean, what can I say about DIY? That's my kind of thing too. I do a lot of DIY. I don't know, maybe they were doing shoddy DIY, and maybe that's causing problems in the long run. I can understand that. I definitely don't do the shoddy DIY. I like everything to be very solid, built very solid. Hello, NTD. Introduce yourself and tell us what you do. Let's see. Blondie's Adventures. Everyone, please hit the thumbs up on Ashtoons Travels. Yes, thank you. Dan, sure hope weather doesn't cause too much inconvenience. Hello, Nathan. Okay. I texted Becca when she texted me back. I'm texting about mini golf. Okay, good. I can always count on Beth Hammer. She's always... Oh, hello there, Nestor. She's always on top of things like that. Yes. Blondie's Adventures. Anyway. I was trying to think if there was anything else that was really on my mind. No? What are you doing over there? Master, you're wanting to jump out there and grab those bugs, but if you do, you're going to fall like 20 feet. You're going to hurt yourself. You know better than that, don't you? Scheduling people I need to do the work is the biggest issue. Scheduling people. Well, if you can afford to have an actual contractor come out and do the work, then hey, it's the way to go. If that's what they do for a living, they're usually pretty good at it. Let's see. Had Ashley up on my TV for 5 minutes while I was... Okay. So Tony's got me up on the big screen. Well, that's a scary thought. My ugly mug up on a big screen. $1,200 to remove the patio. Oh, well, how do you solve that? You know, in order to keep from doing that, needing to do that again, you'd have to put the septic tank in a different place, or put the patio in a different place. But The patio is probably in a fixed place because that's like right up against the side of the house. I don't know. I can't imagine trying to move an entire septic tank. But then to have to move the patio every single time you have to work on the septic tank, that's just poor design right there. Somebody wasn't thinking whenever they built it. They built it in the wrong place. Probably put the patio in the wrong. No, they just put the septic tank in the wrong place. Oh, is Big Joe and Malia here? Oh goodness, hello, Big Joe and Malia. Good to see you. Hey guys, it looks like I'm probably going to be in town this week. If I can't find something to do next weekend, like I don't know, RV boat show. I'll take even an RV or boat show or a rodeo or something. I'm gonna really hit the phones and hit the internet and really try to find something to do next weekend. Big Joe and Malia, maybe you can answer this question. I remember y'all did a video a few months ago about a pickle, a place that specialized in all different kinds of pickles. And it was a booth at indoors in one of those walk-in flea markets. And I'd like to know what flea market that was, because I just 40-inch screen. Oh my goodness! I just worked at the Great Smokies flea market over the weekend. That's where I was for the past 3 days. And so I'm kind of wondering, what was that flea market? That might be another option for me. Let's see, that's at Free Market Smokies. Free Market Smokies. Is that a flea market? Or is it like similar to a flea market, like a drive-in swap meet or something like that? It's the flea market in Kodak, right off the... Oh, okay. Okay, that's the one I was at. That's the one I worked at over the weekend. Yeah, I was actually had a booth right by the front door where you go into the food court. So, yeah. Okay. All right, well, I thought that looked like a flea market that I could work at, and apparently my instincts were pretty good because, you know, that's where I was. It's called In a Pickle. In a Pickle. Why didn't I say? I walked around a little bit. I don't remember seeing them. Did they move to a different place, maybe? I am just going to put pavers down after the septic tank is pumped. That way. Not need to move it and easy to get to the tank next time. Oh, that's smart. That is smart. Put down pavers. What do you think, Nestor? You like pavers? Okay. So anyway, if I did get some video of working out at the Great Smokies flea market in Kodak, but it's not a whole lot of like walking around video because I pretty much stayed at my booth to get as much drawings as I could, and so I didn't walk around, but I got some good time lapses of the drawings, a lot of the drawings that I did do, and some of the breakdown and the setup, and like the first time I got out there and didn't know who to talk to and what, I was just like, I got a little video of that. So I'm going to be putting out a video about working at the Great Smokies Flea Market. It was actually a pretty good little experience, and yeah, the farmer's market booth that was right across the aisle from me, at the end of today, which was the last day of the flea market, they had some extra cantaloupes left over, and I ended up getting 3 of them. And even then, they couldn't get rid of them all because they knew that they had to get rid of them because they couldn't go to another flea market and sell them before they would go bad. So now that I'm thinking about it, I should probably freeze them. I should probably slice them and then like set them out on wax paper and freeze them. like make ice cream or smoothies or something. Like put them in a blender and make that kind of stuff with them. I am just going to put flavors. Okay. But anyway, so. So I've got some videos planned. But anyway, Big Joe and Malia, I might be in town for most of this week. So if you guys are planning on getting out and doing some like reviews or some touristy stuff or going to a park or something like that, send me some, and if you don't mind me tagging along, just send me some information about where you're going to be, and maybe we can do a little tag along kind of collab thing this week. So let me know what you're up to, if you think that's an option. I've been missing some of the comments. Let's see. Cannabis and cottage cheese is good. Cantaloupe. Why did I say cannabis? Okay. Well, I've got some cottage cheese, so I guess I could try mixing those. Yeah. So. Hello, Wendy. How you doing? Oh, look at that. Roy and Marie. Did I miss that? Roy and Marie are here? Where did it? There they are. Hi, Big Joe and Malia. Oh, yeah, Roy and Marie are here. Hello, Roy and Marie. It's good to see you. On the studio, I'm about to that point where I'm, stop shaking. I'm about to that point where I'm going to start building shelves so I can put out the games and everything that you gave me. And actually put them on proper shelves with proper lighting. Cantaloupe and cottage cheese with salt and pepper. That sounds like a camper, the type of breakfast you eat when you're in the camper. That's something for me to remember right there. Karen Story! Woo! Karen Story is here. Alright. The stream is saved. Karen Story, good to see you. Oh my goodness. OVZ, are you going to be at mini golf? Let me know. Because I would love to, I'm going to try to be out there tomorrow night. If they're doing it tomorrow night, I'm going to try to kind of just show up. Hopefully, they'll be okay with that. But if you're going to be there, that'd be awesome. It's been a long time since I got to hang out with OVZ. He's always fun. Hold on. I gotta check on my silver turtles again. Hold on. They're done. Do you guys want a close-up of that? There we go. Ooh, hot. It's basically stir-fry vegetables. Yeah, it's all stir-fry vegetables there. But I made some slow-cooked lentils in the crock pot, and put a lot of chives in there with it, and paprika and stuff. It came out really good. I'm going to be mixing it with the stir-fry vegetables. And so that's going to be like dinner for the next couple of days. Yeah, don't want to burn the fingers. That's how I make my living, right? But anyway. Oh, well, yes. Thank you, Roy and Marie. Yes. I did. I made it down below 200 pounds. And by the beginning of July, I was down to under 200 pounds. I weighed myself in at, what was it? 293.5, I think. That was my last weigh-in. So, anyway. Well, the coals are still hot. It seems like kind of a waste to just kind of leave them there. Is there anything else I could do with them? Well, I could do like one of those deals where you put a banana in a silver turtle and put other fruits and like stuff with it. No, you know what? I'm just going to leave it. Yes, thank you. Thank you for that. So, yeah, so, oh, I guess I could show you guys these, like, I'm still wearing the same pants that I was wearing when I was 235 pounds. So, you want to see what that looks like? Like, these are still the same pants. Hold on just a second. So, yeah. That's how much I've lost right there. It looks like I'm wearing clown clothes. I can, like, it gets all bunched up and saggy. But, you know, they're good jeans. I don't want to throw them away. That's what happens. I actually lost a bunch of weight one time before too. I was up over, I was like at 200, and I was actually like 240, something like that, and I went down to 165 at my lowest. That is that was in let's see, that was when I was 29 years old when I did that. It was like 10 years ago. I got down to 165 pounds, and I pretty much had to just rebuy all my clothes because at that point I couldn't wear anything that I had. But yeah. But then I went through a breakup, and I went through a job change, and I went through a long period of I don't care anymore, and gained a lot of it back. And finally had the motivation to lose it again. So still going to try to get down further than that. I've lost 30 pounds since Benita passed on 6/10. Oh. Benita? Since what passed? Benita passed. That's a lot of weight to lose really fast. That's almost unhealthy. Bananas on the foil, bananas on the foil. One fell into the soil. I thought it was spoiled, so I washed it with a hose and fed it to my Aunt Rose. Bananas on the foil. Haven't heard that song before. OVZ. It sounds like my kind of thing. My wife passed last month. just was not able to eat. Oh my goodness. Well, Dave, that, I don't know if that would be considered a good type of weight loss right there. That sounds, traumatic. That sounds traumatic. That's not the kind of weight loss that I would wish on anybody. I went through a period one time where I had severe anxiety for a few months and lost a lot of weight from that. And when I told people that I'd lost weight because of anxiety, they said, "Ooh, I wish it would have happened to me." When somebody loses weight because of trauma, that is the last thing you should say to them. Is, "Oh, I wish something like that would happen to me." Don't, no. When somebody loses weight because of trauma, you know, treat it like it's trauma, not like it's a good thing. But I'm not going to get in my soapbox with that. Okay, yes, Dave, it's slowly getting better. Well, that's good. That's good. Wow. I'm sorry to hear that. Dan got on a scale today, told me, get off. Yeah, we are here for you, buddy. That's right. It's all about the YouTube family. Isn't that right, Nestor? Nestor, you got fans all over the country that you haven't even met yet. You're not even aware of. Yeah. Let's see. Is the Cover Bridge Festival still going on? I have not checked, but I would imagine that since it's like in the middle of October, how you gonna cancel something that's in the middle of October when it's still the middle of July? I don't think they. I need to check, but I don't think they've canceled it yet. But I mean, I left a deposit. I left a big deposit to make sure I could get my spot back again. So if they have it, I am going to be there. Thank you, Karen Story. Let's see. My skill said, one at a time, please. Oh my goodness, you guys are making fat jokes. This is 2020. We don't make fat jokes anymore. At least not on the internet. You don't do that on the internet anymore because then you might get canceled. Yes, the chili cook-off has been canceled. Oh, that one hurt when I found out about that one. But, you know, typically it crosses up with the Peanut Festival over in Dothan, Alabama anyway. Which, from what I understand, the Peanut Festival is still a go. But that one's a lot later in the year. Oh, okay, now I'm remembering some things that I was wanting to talk about. Mine went blank there for a bit. This week, some of the things that I want to try to do this week. I want to try to actually monetize the channel. As far as trying to bring money in to the channel, bring money in, that I think would be one of the fastest ways to do it. If I can go ahead and monetize the channel and turn on super chats, so I can start taking donations during the live streams. I mean, I don't expect to get a whole lot of money. And I don't really know how to monetize. I have no idea even how to start the process. So, I might have to call up Big Joe Malee or somebody, you know, and bug one of you guys that have already monetized and figure out how to start that process. I don't even know how to do it. But that's going to be something I'm going to do this week. I'm going to work on actually monetizing the channel And so all of you out there that have you monetized yet, you should monetize. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and that's one of the things I'm going to do this week, since I'm going to be in the studio and I have a computer desk, I've got space, and I've got 4G and a way to make calls and stuff like that. So I'm gonna get on the ball and start doing that, as well as trying to find a place to start scheduling out the next month. And if you use Streamlabs for monetizing, you get to keep more of the money, PayPal, and... Okay. Alright, well, Streamlabs then. I tried using Streamlabs once before, and I don't think it worked. It didn't work very well. And maybe because I was trying to set it up with a phone. I'm thinking I probably need to get on there with a laptop and really... Because I think Streamlabs is more of like an actual laptop operating system friendly kind of thing. So maybe that's what I need to do. So I'm gonna do that. And then as far as bringing in more money after that, I might try a Teespring account, some kind of T-shirt designs from the channel. I mean, but let's be honest, guys. My videos only get an average of maybe 200 views per video. So I mean, my subscriber count is up at 1,200, but the actual audience that actually keeps up with the videos as they come out is at the most 200 people. And to get that, to get them to buy merchandise or T-shirts, the best I can hope for is maybe 10% of those 200, which is 20. Is 20. So the most I can expect to sell is maybe 20 T-shirts. I'm just too small of a channel to really expect more than that. So I mean, I might try getting a T-shirt account where I'm selling T-shirts, but I really don't. How do I say this? I don't know if it's going to be worth it. I mean, if it turns out to be a lot of work and time to get something like that off the ground, I mean, is it really worth the time and effort to do that yet? I don't know. I'm a little torn on that. Let's see. Not true. I sold 60 and I'm at only 1,300. Oh. Okay, well that's hopeful. Misfits and Dreamers, that's very hopeful. And the Ashley designed T-shirt. Okay, so there's that. And then, of course, I need to start looking at selling artwork on Facebook Marketplace and eBay and places like that. So that, I think, is going to come. I'm gonna try to do the monetize the channel, and then get a T-shirt store up, and then I'm going to start trying to do Facebook Marketplace and start taking commissions and orders and stuff like that. But during all of this, I want to keep updating the channel. I want to keep putting out videos on the channel, so that is going to take time as well. I thought about doing a T-shirt and have graphics of flying around Mars, Jupiter, and Uranus. Spaceman. Okay, I get it. So anyway, I'm saying that I'm planning on doing that right now, but you know, I don't know what kind of snags I'm going to come up against. I don't know how long any of these things are going to take. How long does it take to really get monetizing set up and Streamlabs and all that? What all does that entail? What do I need to do? How long is that going to take me? I don't know. It could take me a few hours. It could take me a few days. So I don't know. I don't know how long or how complicated it is to get a Teespring account set up either. So, Huh. Okay. Let's see. All you need to do is go into the monetization section and YouTube Studio started. Do your research one thing at a time. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so just do them one at a time, right? I got you, yeah. Okay, so monetize, get the Streamlabs set up, then do this, then do the t-shirts, and then start selling artwork. So there's all that. I still have, like, I really like doing flea markets and thrift store hopping and stuff like that, so I could start, like, doing picking, finding things at flea markets and thrift stores and stuff like that, and then creating a store on eBay and reselling a lot of it. I could do that, and I could make videos about that too, so that could pay off in two different ways. So that's something that I'm thinking about doing. Also, at the beginning of the year, I went through a long trend where I was doing a picture on each one of my videos. I'd like to get back to doing that, and so I could make the video and sell the advertisement space on the video and then sell the drawing later. Or I would probably start off by doing like random giveaways of the drawings. Oh, look at this! There's a spider over here. You guys got to see this. The spider. Right there he is. Where'd he go? Yeah, see the spider? See the spider right there? Right there. So I've got, that's a nice big one too. Right here on the front porch. She's got like a web that goes all the way from there, all the way down to the planter box. That is a one long web. Okay, that's good. So she'll be out here catching moths for me. They're smart. They're smart because they know to like set up next to one of these lights, because see how she's setting up right next to that porch light, because she knows the bugs fly at that light. So she'll be out here catching moths and mosquitoes, hopefully lots of mosquitoes for me. Could you do graphic designs for t-shirts of other YouTube channels? That is another option. That is another option. That is something that I could do that as a way of making some money too. So there is all that, you know, and if I have to stay in town, I do now. I know that I can make money at the flea market. It's not going to be a lot of money. It's kind of tread water money, but it's a don't let yourself drown kind of money too. So yeah, so now I know that I can do that. So that's good. I'm thinking I might be able to find some other things around Gatlinburg that allow you to like draw for tips. Maybe there's a a sidewalk somewhere that will let me do that. I'm going to have to do some exploring around and some asking around, and maybe find some places I can work on the weekdays. This is the fine group, Ash. They will help you. Yes, thank you. Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't ask for a better group of viewing audience. What do I call you guys? The YouTube family, the Toon Squad. I couldn't ask for a better group. You guys are awesome. You can find other things to sell besides your drawings at the flea market. Yes. See, I was just thinking about that. Maybe the island. You know, I went into the island on Saturday, and the thing is, the island is an hour and a half from where I live. And it goes through a lot of red lights and turns and stuff that are very, very frustrating. I don't know. It's going to take a lot of gas and put a lot of wear on my truck if I did that on a daily. But you got to think that's 3 hours of driving every single day. I am now a new subscriber, and I enjoy your art. Oh, well, thank you, Pinky Lee. You know, I think it was Will from Will and Don that told me that when you do collabs with other YouTubers, you don't get, like, they won't subscribe the first time they see you. But, like, by the third or fourth time, they might subscribe then. So, yes, I think he knew what he was talking about. So, but thank you, Pinky. Thank you for subscribing. So anyway, so that's where we are. Yeah, so the studio's done. The big project is done. And there's another earthquake. Ugh, stop doing that. And so now we're just going to have to kind of roll with the punches. Now we know that the music festivals and the fairs and the street festivals and stuff like that I relied on for the last 4 to 5 years, there's no telling when they're going to come back or if they're ever going to come back. And so at this point, I've got to start finding other things to do. And it might mean a little less traveling. It might mean a little less traveling, but I got a feeling you guys don't really mind. As long as I'm staying busy and the channel continues to grow and I keep being creative about the videos that I'm making, then I think you guys are going to still be along for the ride. And I really appreciate that. But I've got videos planned out for this week, so be looking for that. One of them is going to be like really showing all the things that I did to finish up with the studio. And so that video, and what else? I've got one about working at the flea market. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you, Karen. Yeah, there is a lot of cool stuff near the studio. As a matter of fact, right here in Greenville, there are some things out here that I've been wanting to make videos about. There is a movie rental place out here. It's called Popcorn Movie. And not a lot of people know that, like, the family movie rental store still exists. It's still there. Just because Blockbuster went out of business doesn't mean that every movie rental store just died. So there's Family Video, which I think there's 500 locations of Family Video, and then there's Popcorn Movie, which I was wanting to do like a video about that where I'd go interview some of the staff and maybe the owner and find out their story of how they're able to keep it in business and why people should continue to patron a movie rental place. There's also the Andrew Johnson Estates. I could still do more videos about Davy Crockett because he was born and raised here in Greenville. He moved away to Ohio pretty quick after he became a professional hunter and a politician. But he spent a lot of time here in Florida. A lot of his youth was here in Florida. Tennessee. So I could do more about Davy Crockett, Andrew Johnson stuff. There's an actual church out here in Greenville that still has cannonballs in the wall. So I still want to do a video about that. Just a lot of stuff, just like that I could do just around here. Of course, there's all the other YouTubers that I know around here. I know more YouTubers in the Gatlinburg area than anywhere else. So there's always the collabs and stuff that I can do with the YouTube family around here. So. Yeah, I mean, just being stuck, I don't like the word, stuck sounds negative, but being, in one place out here in this area is not such a bad thing. I can continue making plenty of videos. I mean, I'm within an hour of Knoxville, Kingsport, Johnson City, Bristol, Asheville, even, like, Virginia. I could get... Within maybe 2 hours, I could get to the Blue Ridge Parkway from right here. So I'm right in the middle of everything. There's tons of stuff that I can make videos about around here. Just around here. Let's see. There are the area you live in is beautiful, and East Tennessee is beautiful. Yes, that's very true. Okay, now you got my attention. Cannonballs in the church wall. Please go vlog that. Yes. I've also heard some stories about a water spring somewhere here in Greenville. I need to research it, but for a while, it was sold. The spring water was sold as having miraculous healing powers, and there was like people that would come for miles around to drink this water, and eventually, I think they actually got in trouble for like defrauding or fraudulent claims about this water. But the spring is still there, and so I'd like to do a story about that. There's a lot of stuff I could do just around here. So, if you'd like to send Toon mail, please. Oh, okay, yes, I do have a P.O. box. So for the next few months at least, I might renew it. Probably will. But anyway, yeah, we got tons of pre-Civil War and Civil War stuff here. I could do a video about the Trail of Tears because that kind of started here. Andrew Johnson was the one that initiated it, and Davy Crockett opposed the displacing of the Indians, and that's pretty much why he lost his position. What was he? He wasn't in the House of Representatives. He was a congressman, I think. Anyway, yeah, him and Andrew Johnson they were on opposite sides of that issue, and that's why he actually he lost his job, and he moved down to Texas to kind of scout things out and see if he wanted to move his family there, and that's when he died in the Alamo, and that was because of the Trail of Tears. That's another story that I could really do a long video about. I don't know how interested you guys would be in pre-Civil War stuff, but to me, that's very cool. That is some neat stuff. Especially, because right now, just down the street, just down E11, there is an antique store. Not a lot of people know about this, but there is an antique store right outside the door of the antique, and it's called the Davy Crockett Trading Post and Antiques. But right outside the antique store is a millstone. It's just laying out there in the grass, and it's cracked in half. But when Davy Crockett was a teenager, I think it was when he was a teenager, his dad owned a mill right there on the river, and I think they made mostly grits and cornmeal and stuff like that. It was a water powered mill, and eventually one year there was a lot of rain, and the river swelled so high that it just swamped his entire mill, just washed it away. But he was able to save the grindstone, one of the grindstones. I guess it was so heavy it couldn't be washed away. So somehow through the years, that grindstone found its way to that antique store. So yeah, there is a grindstone sitting in the grass out in front of this antique store that was owned by Davy Crockett's father, and it was one that Davy Crockett himself actually helped to operate when he was a teenager. It's just right out here. As a matter of fact, his rifle, I think he called it Daisy. Let's see. We can be in Greenville like 30 minutes. Oh, that's pretty cool. Wow. Yeah, but Davy Crockett had a rifle that he pretty much had his entire life. He had one rifle, and it was like it had become a part of him, and I think it was called Daisy, and he could stand with it. Yeah, okay. He could stand with the butt of it on the ground, and the end of the rifle would reach about to his shoulder, right here, and he would, this thing was thick metal, so it weighed a lot, but he could carry this thing for miles through forest and hunt bears with it, and it was a real backwoodsman's weapon. But that actual rifle is in Kingsport right now at the the Mountain Dew Museum. The Mountain Dew Museum. I don't know how it ended up there. But, yeah, if you go to the Mountain Dew Museum, and a glass case in the middle of the museum is Daisy. Davy Crockett's actual rifle that he carried his entire life. Haha. That would be pretty cool. I don't know, where does Dan live? Dan the Mountain Man, where are you at? Is there a way that we could do a meetup? Is that something you'd be interested in? That would be a cool thing to do. Let's see. It was a Kentucky long rifle, a flintlock. Yes, it was. Oh, hey, Lan. My older brother is actually on here right now. I'm not sure exactly why, but one of my neighbors is running a bobcat in the middle of the night right now. So it might be a little noisy. Oh, it lives about 20 to 30 minutes south of Asheville. So probably about an hour to an hour and a half away then. It would be pretty cool. Hold on, keto fat bombs. Okay, so how do you make those? If you don't mind, go ahead and give me a little instructions. How do you make a keto fat bomb? If you guys, after my little brother lost, what was it, over 100 pounds? And I've lost 40 pounds. This is my older brother, and he's actually on the train now too. He's trying to lose weight. Let's see, what does he say here? Make it to Greenville in 2 hours. Okay. Spaceman, you're in Bristol? That's pretty close. Oh, it's got headlights. It's either a bobcat or a tractor. But, yeah, this guy's got a lot of property, and for some reason he does a lot of, like, big burning patches. He'll, like, come in with a whole flatbed full of cut up trees and pile them up and burn them. And sometimes it just makes me cringe because I see all that perfectly good wood going to waste, and all I can think about is all the stuff I could build with it. Hold on, Nestor's knocking something over. What is it? Oh, okay. It's nothing. Yeah, I mean, he keeps his property very clean. The grass is always cut, it's very clean. He's got gravel paths that kind of take you into like the different burn patches. But I think he's got like a tree clearing business, and when he can't get rid of the wood, he just brings it home and burns it. And sometimes it just makes me cringe. Let's see, 1 block of Philadelphia cream cheese, 1 stick of butter, preferably the Irish. I think it's Irish butter, and also 1/3 cup of and 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract. Okay, no, no, A block of cream cheese and a stick of butter? No. No, I don't want to die of a heart attack. That's just too much of the bad kind of fat all at one time. No. I'm sorry. Maybe that works for you, Land. I know that you're a real carnivore, and your system seems to be able to handle that kind of stuff. But I couldn't. There's no way I couldn't eat something that required a stick of butter and a block of cream cheese, and I couldn't do it. I'm sorry, I can't. I like my fiber and my whole wheat. I like my whole grain stuff. That's how I lost this weight. I I didn't stop eating carbs. I just started eating the kind of complex carbs with lots of fiber mixed in. You can get the fat-free, reduced fat cream cheese. That stuff tastes terrible. It sounds like a heart attack bomb. Yes, yes, George. My thoughts exactly. You might want to be careful with this stuff, Lan. It sounds like you're eating the equivalent of an entire log of pepperoni all at one time. That can't be good for you. This is the best keto cookies I've ever had. But Philadelphia cream cheese and Kerrygold butter. A good almond butter. Oh my goodness, dude, you're gonna kill yourself, man. You're gonna kill yourself. This sounds like something that would be made on Epic Mealtime. It would not for somebody trying to lose weight. Miracle Whip sandwich. Ugh. I like Miracle Whip, okay. Alright guys, we've already hit the hour mark, or a minute over, so we're going to have to start wrapping things up. But, yeah, I really appreciate it, every bit of what you guys do for me. You're always there with good ideas and support, and even though I just come on here and talk, you know, I typically get 30, 40 people coming in here. I don't know why. I'm not going to question it. I don't know why you guys, you know, keep coming, but I really appreciate it. I just want to say thank you all so very much. But you guys know what my plan is for the next week, and you know there's more videos going to be coming out. So there you go. I'll let you guys know if I can't find anywhere else to work. I will be back at the flea market, Great Smoky's Flea Market in Kodak. So if any of you guys are in the area and you want to come get your drawings done, just come on out to the flea market. And you want to, it's not only just to see me, but it's also a great flea market. So if you want to do some flea market shopping and get your drawing done, you know, come on out and see me next weekend. I think. If I go somewhere else, I'll let you know that as well. How much to do a caricature from a photo? Oh, goodness. I don't like to do those. I do not like drawing from photos. I'm going to have to learn how, though. Another great stream, Ash. Look forward to your future projects. I have faith everyone will fall into place for you. Please, love and light to you. And yes, thank you so much. Who was that from? That was from, oh, Hookah Dave. Yes, Dave. Well, it's really awesome that you can be so encouraging, and yet you're going through such a tough time yourself. So you guys, keep Dave in mind. He just went through a death in the family last month, and he's having a hard time. So you guys, say a prayer for your Hookah Dave. Hold him up, and let's all be there for him too. And yeah, so I think that's going to do it. And again, guys, it still looks like the stuff that's planned for October, November, December, the Peanut Festival, the Cover Bridge Festival, the Columbia County, all these stuff that I typically do at the end of the year, as far as I know, they're still on. Just pray that the numbers will go down and no more of this stuff will get canceled, so I can finally get back out on the road. That's where my heart is. It's out on the road. I still love it. I still want to do it as much as I can. So you guys, thank you all. I guess I should probably sign off with a little little cameo from the channel mascot. Nestor, come over here. Come on out here. Come on. Nestor, what are you doing? What are you doing? Come here. Come here. Come here, Nestor. Come here. What are you doing? You chasing him off? Alright, he was a little distracted. He found a moth, a low-flying moth that he was chasing. But anyway, guys, so from Ashtoons and from the channel mascot, the Nestor, bye-bye, bye-bye. I will go ahead and, anyway, I will see you guys on the next one. Thank you all so very much. And so that's going to be it for this one. Good night, everyone.